Happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. They'll play this one here in Cleveland before the Cavaliers head back on the road. With only one loss so far, this team just continues to charge ahead, making it look very easy.
Yeah, looking to stay unbeaten against this team. A win here would get them off to a 2-0 start in this 4-game season series.
And, Greg, it also would solidify their advantage in this matchup. I mean, they want to show, hey, last time was no fluke. This is the way it's going to be all the time. Getting that W could drive that point home.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Bargnani is out there with Tobias Harris, and it's Drummond in at center. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Irving passes to Teletovic. Outside Jennings. The tray. No good. And it's Detroit the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And the effort down the stretch, those final few minutes of regulation, you know, that's what they needed, but they were burnt out in the overtime.
Yeah, that's a good call, Greg. I mean, there was a little bit of a letdown for them in OT, and that can happen after you expend so much energy just to force the overtime.
And, Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Detroit shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls. Nice job, Cavalier girls. What do you say, fans? You feel pumped up now?
And he can't hit the second. Bargnani passes it to Harris. To the right side. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Assisted by Tobias Harris.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Stan Van Gundy.
He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Here is Jennings after the basket by Detroit. Clock at 6. Soft touch off the glass. Jennings has got 7 points in the game.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Drummond the screen. In the corner, it's Harris. And stolen by LeBron. And now the fast break, Irving with the ball. Here's Thompson, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively, and this lead, I think, is headed up.
Now here's Jennings after the miss from Reggie Jackson. Outside Jennings. Jennings with another miss. Pistons trailed by 3. Drummond the screen. Here's Caldwell Pope. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
So it's Detroit now, following the shot by Tristan Thompson. All alone. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance and road wins where everybody...
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
A different look now for Cleveland. If he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Pistons trail by 7, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Jennings, he's in at the point. Miles Plumlee out there with Mickey, and it's Smith, and it's Warren in at the small forward position. Here's Jennings. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Jennings against Jackson. Plumlee with the screen. Shot clock at 6. That's good. Jennings has got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Jennings against Jackson. Harris, right side. Jennings against Jackson. From the arc. No luck. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Their last encounter was in Detroit, where they were able to handle the Pistons.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight. Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards really lit it up on the floor. He ended with 20 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. This performance was just the latest in a string of performances for his team, as they have been playing well of late. Guys?
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards, guys.
And how about the high standards he has for himself? Really did have it all working for him in that game.
Anxious to see what's in his mind for an encore today. I mean, it'd be awfully difficult to top that last game.
Now here's Jackson. 11 points for him in that last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And he also was a table setter in that game, Kevin. Just an amazing job with his passing. Just a joy to watch that one.
Here's Jennings. Plumlee with the screen. Shoots a 3. And there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target from Jennings.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Pistons trail by 12. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Jennings.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Pistons have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Morris with the bucket. Here's Jennings. He's got 17. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Plumlee with the screen. There's the triple. Tries again. And the layup is up and in.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's
and make
huddle.
your presence
He
felt.
told his guys, be patient at the offensive end. Whatever we do, we cannot waste possessions with bad shot selection.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Cleveland ahead. They lead by a bucket. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. First of all, a big nod to how well we've taken care of the basketball. We're not taking any unnecessary chances, and that's meant very few turnovers. I'll say this for us, though. Our shot selection has been terrific. We haven't forced things, and the shots are dropping for us because of that patience. And just to talk about what we want for the pace of the game, I'd say nice and steady suits us just fine. It doesn't have to be a track meet. All right.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just can't shoot the triple any better than he did in that first half. That was incredible.
And here in the second, Greg, he's got to just keep taking them and making them. And if that's the case, no reason for him to stop.
Checking out the group for Stan Van Gundy to start the second half. Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Bargnani is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Harris in at the small forward.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Outside Jennings. Back to James. Outside Jennings. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 4 rebounds in this game. He feeds it to Jackson. Bargnani. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact in.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Detroit shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Bargnani.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Here's Irving. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Here's Drummond. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Drummond's got 6 points.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
Right side Jennings. Jennings can't get that one to fall.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Here's Harris. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Outside Jennings. Fades and shoots. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Jennings has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now that's an old school move right there. A good one, too, the fadeaway.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy said to the team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Drummond. Their offense is most effective, Coach said, when he is most involved. And they're looking for total involvement from him for the rest of this game. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Plumlee with the screen. There's the pick. And here's Jennings. 21 points in the game. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And he gets the bucket. And it's 7 points for T.J. Warren.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Jackson dishes to Caldwell Pope. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle. And maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
To the inside. Morris, no good.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Outside Jennings. Plumlee with the screen. Shoots it up. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there. So it's Detroit now. It's a 5-point game. Irving against Jackson. Here's the screen. Here's Caldwell Pope. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Outside Jennings. Plumlee with the screen. Now Jennings, who's got 23. Kicks it to Plumlee. Shoots from 14. And again, it's Cleveland.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
1:04 left in the third quarter. Jackson kicks to Morris. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Morris has got 6 points. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Outside Jennings, knocked loose. Now Detroit moving it up. It's good. This game is all even. He's got 16.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Plumlee with the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Jennings kicks to Irving. Here's Harris. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Jackson passes to Harris. And he misses the go-ahead basket. At the end of the third, the score is all even. Both teams absolutely filling it up. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. The Cavaliers making a change here. Jennings is checked in. And then for Detroit, Marcus Morris comes in for Bargnani. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Mason. Jennings in at shooting guard. LeBron James is out there with Mirza Teletovic. Then there's Irving. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Jennings against Jack.
Move the ball. Stick it to one.
6 to shoot. Here's Jennings. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Jennings has got 25 points.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question, I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. Team full throttle ahead. He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. .136 left in the fourth quarter. Second change shot, and he sinks the layup. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy said to the team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
Here's Jackson. Toledovich grabs the board.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
D2 from Jennings. Here's Thompson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
You better look from that.
56 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to him.
Pass to Toledovich, stolen by Bargnani. Now Detroit moving it up to take the lead. Knocks it loose. Now here's Jennings. And here we go, the Pistons fast break.
That's a huge shot.
And that put a hush over the crowd.
Wow, I mean, took these fans out of the game in the blink of an eye.
Here's Irving. The game has come down to this.
Ginormous possession here.
What intensity. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Jennings drives in. Missed.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that ball. Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Nobody near Irving. Right between the eyes.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Here's Jackson. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire.
Hi, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. He was the engine that drove this team the whole night, and his teammates had no problem harnessing the power of that motor.
He was dead on.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From my
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Clippers as they play against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This Cleveland group has been getting
in the floor, having the ability to operate in the flow of the game and understand the time and score relationship. That's what a basketball IQ is. Like not taking a three-point shot with 24 seconds on the shot clock when you're
starting at the upper court.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We are in the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. We are live at the Staples Center, home of the Clippers. And, of course, James Johnson. They really haven't filled the void yet in the wake of his absence.
You know, what the trade means to me, guys, is they think some of their younger players are ready to spread their wings and take on a little more responsibility. They're going to get more minutes for those guys and allow them to see a little more playing time.
Clearly a forward-thinking deal, you know, and even if his aren't the biggest shoes to fill, it still puts a lot of pressure on your young guys. And let's see if they're ready to fill that void.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for Cleveland, Jennings. He's in at shooting guard. Mirza Tolovic out there with Tristan Thompson. Then there's Irving. And it's LeBron in at the small forward. And here is James following Jeff Green's three. LeBron kicks to Jennings. Just 5 on the clock. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Here's Paul. The Cavaliers making the shot. From deep three-point range, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Outside Jennings. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. You know what? Excellent D from Cancer.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
They kick it out to Green. A three-pointer, no good.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Jennings against Paul. Outside Jennings. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thompson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Thompson's got his first points of the night.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Reddick against Thompson. Here's Cantor. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
James dishes to Jennings. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throws.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Boy, that's got to wear on you.
Now here's Jennings after Enes Kanter's miss. And here's Jennings, who's coming off a 25-point game against Detroit. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Cole Aldrich. He's checked in for Enes Kanter. Hickson comes in for Blake Griffin. Lance Thomas, he's checked in for Jeff Green. And it's Livingston in for J.J. Redick. Now here's Paul. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Denver.
And Kevin, a remarkable night for him passing the basketball as well. He did a great job racking up the assists.
And he gets it to go.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Ball against Jennings. The drive by Smith. Warren the pass to Whippy. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Cole Aldrich.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Then for Cleveland, LeBron comes in for T.J. Warren, and Freak subbed in for J.R. Smith. They've got Thomas. Cole Aldrich is out there with Hickson. And there's Livingston. And it's Paul in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Outside Jennings. 6 on the shot clock. Back to James. There's the 3. And that is good. LeBron's got 8 points.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons was just phenomenal. He ended with 25 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping in a good amount of threes. This was just the latest in what has been a string of strong performances from him. Will we witness one tonight, guys?
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this. It was a great, hard-charging effort.
Guys, when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely on in that game.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And so here's Cleveland. 6-point lead. He tries for 3. A.J. Hickson pulls it in. Clippers have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Oh, that drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 5 assists in the game. Irving kicks to Jennings. There's a good screen. Launches a 3 and good on the basket. Book it. Jennings has got 11 points. LA's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Paul dishes to Aldrich. Paul against Irving. Hickson sets the screen for Paul. He feeds it to Hickson. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Jennings. Shot clock at 5. Here's James. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Paul. Shot no good. And so we conclude the first half.
Doc, how...
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Freak really making a difference here.
I'll tell you what, he put together an entire highlight reel in that first half alone. Just a collection of spectacular dunks.
An explosive display it was, fellas. They might have to get the back up rim ready if he keeps attacking the hoop like he did before the break.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Jennings in at shooting guard. Mirza Teletovic out there with LeBron James. Then it's Thompson, and it's Irving at the point. Outside Jennings. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Thompson passes to Jennings. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 14 points for Freak. Clippers trail by 10. To the middle. Here's Cantor. Can't hit. Good D by Thompson. Cleveland's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Outside Jennings. And it's... Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Redick with it. He's picked up by Irving. Green against Thompson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Clippers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so...
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Cantor. Hickson comes in for Blake Griffin. Thomas checked in for Jeff Green. And it's Livingston in for Paul. Cleveland also making some changes. With he's checked in for Thompson. James comes in for Mirza Teletovic. And Freak subbed in for Irving. They set the screen. Left side, Jennings. Corner shot, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Livingston kicks to Thomas. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. He dishes it to Aldrich. Here's Livingston. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Outside Jennings. Tries a 3. Rebound by the Clippers. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
An interconference game here, just a 2-game season series.
Yeah, you know, you want to make every game count. Take care of business and give yourself a chance to sweep.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 13. And time. Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Green is out there with Griffin. Then it's Chris Paul. Then there's Livingston. And it's Cantor in at the center filling out the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
That's the ball.
Off on the layup. Cleveland's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. No one near Jennings as he lets it fly. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Ball against Irving. Now here's Green. He's guarded closely. Cantor with a screen on Jennings. Off the screen. The Clippers keep it alive. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Cavaliers shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play.
Move the ball.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Cleveland.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Don't overlook the success they've had at the free throw line tonight either.
Five to shoot. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Just a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
All right, then, let's get up. Let's get loud for your Spirit Dance team.
Clock at 6. And on the way from Irving for 3. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
And now the fast break, LeBron with the ball. Here's Jennings. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
That's his first personal foul.
First one falls for
At the
him.
line for your Clippers, Chris Paul. At the line for 2.
And Paul drills both of them.
Looking at the game for Paul, he has 8 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
Here's LeBron, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. All up top, he's covered by Irving. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Plays it in off the breakaway. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line. Then for Los Angeles, Cole Aldrich. He's checked in for Cantor. Hickson comes in for Green, and Thomas subbed in for J.J. Redick. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Jennings is checked in. James dishes to Jennings. And the pass to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Thomas.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Cavaliers.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
And that was a huge advantage. The free throw game, always a significant barometer in terms of who wins and loses.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
A good win, and a lot went into it, but I just like the showing for Irving. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker. I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Smith the pass to LeBron. Back to Smith. Puts up a 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quiet.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
They get it back. Paul. No good with the layup.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Outside Jennings. Lets it fly. No good. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win.
LeBron for
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the Kyrie Irving.
You could just see the intensity and focus from him, right, Kenny? I mean, he wasn't fazed by the crowd.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know. HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is. Wherever I go.